called Nioh. I've actually already started playing a little bit of the game, but we're gonna start a whole new game right about now. I got pretty far into it. This game kind of reminds me a lot of Dark Souls. I actually just recently beat Dark Souls 3. It took me a little while because I had school and everything, and you know, I had to go to work, so I tried to play all my time that I could. Could be able to play and study and things like that. So it was a lot going on at the moment, but I was still able to crank it out and beat the game. And you know, I'm trying to do some PvP right now, but we're gonna start this game off because one thing I do love, I love samurais, and seems like this is a full samurai game. So my thing is, I'm a little confused because samurais during the time were not white. They were definitely Japanese. And this man looks 100% Caucasian. He looks more of a Spanish type of guy. He looks nothing like he's from Japan. He does not look Asian at all to me. It seems like we got our first sword. And I like the way how it still says the Ichigata. Same type of weapon that you get in Dark Souls. So that was definitely, you know, a very good nod to Dark Souls, I think, or they just kind of named it that. So we're just gonna go around here. We're gonna collect some items. We're gonna get down my combat. The one thing I do like about this game is that, you know, it kind of gives me kind of like that Bushido Blade Dark Souls feel. And I definitely hope that they keep a lot of the same mechanics that they do in the other games, just like they do in this one. So we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna see what this guy got on. Some boots, nothing too major. I really don't like to upgrade my person until I get a lot of different items. We're gonna go over here. See, there's a guy right there. We're gonna just run up on him. Oh, almost died. So that's definitely one thing you want to avoid is getting hit. Because yeah, these guys kind of do a lot of damage. I'm gonna see how far I can get within the next hour because I'm actually gonna go out drinking. Captain America just came out, so I'm definitely trying to see that tonight as well. So we're gonna skip all of that. We're gonna attach some of these stones so we can drag this guy. This is what I love about this game. Is that it definitely reminds me of Dark Souls. Like, you definitely don't want to get caught in a situation where you're outnumbered and outmanned. And you also got your stamina, and these weapons also have kind of that weapon break. And I definitely like the fact on how this game you get to use different styles. Like you got your heavy, you got your medium, and then you got your low stance. Your low stance is more of like your quick kind of bladed moves. Your medium is kind of like, you know, you're in between. It's still quick, but it's not as quick. And then this one, when I get the perk, I'm able to use Bato Jitsu, and it kind of reminds me of Rurouni Kenshin and how Kenshin Himura is mostly Bato Jitsu, and with the Hiten Mitsurugi style. So that kind of, you know, excites me about the game. Let's see what this is. Oh, another stone. Seems like he got a nice little hat. This is where most likely the point where I like to start attaching some of the items, because a lot of these things do have effects. But you don't want to, just like in Dark Souls, you don't want to overweight yourself because then you'll become too heavy. But then again, you know, you also got kind of like the things where, see, this guy, he has a spear, so we're gonna creep up on him. Oh, he got me. Ah. Oh, alright, let's run back. Ah, dead. That was actually not supposed to happen. It's all good though. We're not that far from where we need to be, so we're just gonna, just like in Dark Souls, you get to respawn at the last bonfire or the last prayer. Gave him the work. One thing about this game that Dark Souls doesn't do is that the blocking, you can actually block. Dark Souls, you kind of take a little bit of damage when you block. It kind of is like a little upsetting, but then again, like, you know, everybody will just block everything. And we're about to actually get our second weapon here. I'll switch to my power sword. Oh. And now we kind of got the spear. So we're going to definitely equip that. But we're going to run back to the initial prayer point. And we're going to equip the spear. I don't really tend to like spears, but in this game, the spear is actually kind of, you know, a little bit of a good item. We're not going to level up right now. We're going to keep on progressing through the game here. Yeah, I feel like the spear takes a little bit too long. Like, I like my attacks to be more, like, I like my attacks to be a little bit more fluid. And there's definitely a range issue from the high stance to the mid stance. It's like the mid stance is more of sweeping left to right, the high stance is more of vertical up and down. And that's one thing you definitely got to watch out for. But I still get the kill off. Just go right back to the initial point and pray again. One thing about this game, though, is that when you do go to a prayer on like a bonfire, your weapon doesn't, like, all the enemies definitely do come back. So it's kind of like you know, you gotta kill them and we're just gonna run back. Alright, this is my last time running back. I'm just trying to get the full mechanics down. Also, like, your elixir actually re-heals as well. You get a new batch of elixir. I would use the sword, but alright, so now we got his head. And I definitely love the way how you run and, like, you throw the blood off the sword and you can keep it moving. So a lot of the little things definitely comes into play in this game. I definitely like the blocking. The blocking is definitely a good mechanic here. Hopefully they don't take away the blocking. Put the rock on him. Have him come up the steps. Block. Also, I definitely like. See, I'm more of the Kenshin Himura era where where it's definitely like, you know, the put one against all odds, basically, and here's one of those situations. Guy comes out, he's gonna chase me. Lock off. And we're gonna just try to take these guys out one at a time. Some of that elixir here and put on my spear. Walk. This guy's attention. And right now he's in his quick stance, so we gotta watch out. We're gonna use the high stance. And we're gonna critical him, get him some. That's the one thing I was afraid of. Oh my god, I don't even know who's texting me right now. now that we got rid of him, the essential move would be to go up here, but just like in Dark Souls, you know, you gotta make sure you check everything. We're just gonna run over here and grab this item real quick. So I don't fall off. And basically, I actually didn't notice this through my first playthrough, but there's an area right here that you can actually go in. We're gonna bring this guy down here. He's gonna notice you walking down. He's gonna jump down and get killed. Now I definitely do like on how the area does kind of affect your weapons. Like close quarter combat, you want to use kind of like the quicker type of techniques that doesn't use a wide range of attacks. So you definitely want to, you know, definitely keep a lookout for those type of things. Now the ideal way is to wait for this guy to come. We're not going. Go down. Now we're going to open up a shortcut, just like in Dark Souls. Isn't this great? We're going to jump down. There's something right here we need to grab. Grab that. Come over here and we're going to say descend. Jump off. I'm going to grab this item here. And then we're going to put this down. And we're going to descend again. And now we're at the point where I was at the beginning of the game. So we're going to pray again. And this time we're actually going to level up. So we're going to update the heart enema. And skill and strength, heart and skill, so we can increase our weapon usage. And now we're gonna go get some cool techniques. So with the katana, what I like is I definitely like that, the quick draw. So we're gonna definitely get that. This is the high stance. We're definitely gonna get that. Oops. Definitely gonna get that. The mid stance, that's a parry, so we're definitely gonna need that. And the second parry. And the third parry. The water shadow. I love that. I love the name of that. That's such a cool name. The heaven splash. I like that technique. So now you can unlock the heaven splash technique. And see from here I just kind of I like to get techniques first before I start actually getting the passive moves, the passive techniques. And that is because these are much more you're gonna need these a lot when you're in combat. And that one. You know what? Let me get that one too. Now here's another thing. You also get ninjutsus. You also get ninja style techniques. You also get the onmyo. I don't know if I said that correctly. So we're going to get fire and water. And then from here we're just going to pray one more time. So now we can get our ninjutsu ready. And I'm going to choose poison. So we're actually going to go back and equip the poison. And we're going to equip the fire talisman. We're going to take away the stone for a second. And we're going to go. Alright. So now we're good. Alright, so we're going to go back the same way that we came. Climb this. And this is kind of like the tutorial part of it. There's these ghoul things over here. And there he is, right there. And he is a pain in the butt. But we took him down easily. And we're going to take our time because there's two of them up here. We're actually going to use the ninjutsu poison technique. Let's see if it works. Oh, nope, I was sorely mistaken, there's three. But luckily, we got some new techniques. We're done. Get that guy too. And look, we got a whole new spear. And, some newer weapons and some newer items. Now, just like in Dark Souls, you're going to find these little guys. These little guys are kind of like NPCs. They're kind of like going to help you as soon as you help them. And we're going to go this way. This way is actually the back way. Ooh, alright. So, I'm going to sneak up on this guy. Just like in Dark Souls, look, he looks right at me. And sneak attack does more damage. Here, we're actually going to he's poisoned. And now he's going to try to come find me. Alright. Let's just hope that he does not die before he gets here. Oh, alright. He's getting a little bit too comfortable with that spear. And he got me. I thought I was going to be able to get him. Hey Siri. What time is it? We just got our butts kicked. The ninjutsu was a good idea. Yeah, we got it. Alright, so we're not going to go up there and fight those guys. We're actually going to cut this way immediately. We're going to sneak up on this guy and get him solved. Here's the one thing right here, they don't tell you that there's this guy just hiding right there. You're not good with the sword. I don't even know why you tried. So now we have the longbow. Now the longbow is a little OP. The longbow, I'm trying to figure out why they made this thing so strong. Because as soon as you pull off a headshot, it's automatic. I understand that it's they're trying to keep the real likeness, but watch this. We're gonna line it up to his head correctly, and his head is gone. And now I get all the souls. I'm gonna... Ah, my poison didn't work this time. Wow, that sucks. But we're definitely gonna make sure we kill this guy, because he's coming. Destroy. See if we can pull off a headshot right here. Nope. I wish they had a technique canceler. We're just gonna take those two, we're gonna run. Here. Grab the axe. Now I'm really not a big axe person, but I'm pretty sure that these things do a crap ton of damage. Grab the fire into it. Activate this guy by the fire. Seems like we're about to break the spear here. So I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna pray. I'm gonna pray to the little guy. Now we received the blessing. So the blessing basically increases our powers that we get. We're actually going to level up again. This time we're going to level up some strength. Level up body. Now, making an offering is actually a really neat type of thing. Basically, it's kind of like how you sell your items that you don't really need or use. Now, there's a guy over here. In this corner. I'm pretty certain. Yep. Oh, come on. How is he able to... Wow. Alright, put that away. Switch to the sword. I'm gonna go sword right now. There's another little guy over here. Come over here, we're gonna guide him back home. And now that we've done that, we're actually gonna take our time because everybody's alive again. So that we don't want. He's gonna jump down like a dummy. I'm gonna come over here and collect our items. Yeah, quick draw was disgusting. Alright, quick draw. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna pray one more time. And we're actually gonna set up our weapons again. Let's see, there's a lot that we have. So we're gonna find a new sword. Ooh, this one increases my drops. This one's not as good, but it's the Shishasho, the Sasaho whip. Also got this sword down here. Low guard key usage. I don't know. This one kind of is good, but this one's a little bit more powerful. And the break is not better. This one uses less break, so we're actually going to go with this one here. And put the spear. That's the spear that we have equipped. We're going to equip that one. And we're also going to outfit our equips. Seems like the armor that we have on actually is a pretty good armor. And the arms. Yes. And we also have some charms here. Put on that one. Put on this one. We also got some. And we got Kato. So we're going to come up here. Remember, we got a guy to the right lurking. So we're just going to block, 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 block. Run. And your soul is mine. I always wanted to say that. Same song. So we're just going to drop down here. It's crazy because he's looking at us, but he's really not looking at us. Kind of line him up for the sniper shot. Here's another little guy hiding over here. We're gonna just get him on home so we can use him later. Got some treasure over here this way. He has a hat on. He doesn't. We're gonna pull him in here, and we're gonna fight. Get him. That was good. And the ninja. The ninja always. See, this is what I like about this guy right here. He's just sitting there, minding his own business. eating Mizurugi da Romakakuru Irono Amere Meki. Oh, I like the fact that it spins them around. I find that very enjoyable. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Alright, so this is basically where the game progresses. We have to actually go through here. The door is closed. So, we're going to go this way and I'm going to see what this guy got on him. He has an axe. Now here comes I'd say a mini boss fight. I wouldn't say it's a full boss fight, but this guy's a little scary. So yeah, we're just gonna sit up here, activate him. There he is. Oh! We're gonna lead him outside so he has some more room. Fight. Oh my god. That grab move is actually very, very dangerous. I'm trying to lure him out. Alright, well, I gotta get going. You guys enjoy this game.